Okay, so I am making this video. I've seen a lot of these videos going around. I think Breach made a video about this, but I just got done watching Squared Circle Sports, Ryan, his video on this. Basically, the question is, what does WrestleMania mean to you? Now, when I saw that video and I watched his video, I got his take on it, and I really wanted to make my own response because WrestleMania means a lot of things to a lot of people in different ways. And if you guys want to make a video response, tweet it to me. Link will be down below for my Twitter if you don't follow me already. And I'll retweet it. I'll watch them just because I want to see what everyone else has to say about this. And basically, before this year, WrestleMania was the huge event for WWE, the Super Bowl, if you will, to explain it to non-wrestling fans. It was that time of year that everything felt huge. Every single match, every single storyline, every single Raw, SmackDown, ECW, NXT, main event, whatever, felt huge no matter what it was, all leading up to WrestleMania. WrestleMania season hits around the Royal Rumble, and that you get fired up for the Rumble, you get fired up for whatever the Chamber, No Way Out, whatever the heck it was. And then after that last pay-per-view, which is No Way Out or Elimination Chamber, something like that, it's a big deal because WrestleMania is around the corner. You're all fired up. All the big stars come out. All the big matches happen, and you just get really excited. And I used to always get excited for WrestleMania. The first WrestleMania I saw was WrestleMania 23. I got it on DVD a couple months after the actual thing happened. I remember specifically being at my grandparents' house and begging everyone to, can we please buy this WrestleMania 23? It's like the Super Bowl. This is a big deal. I want to watch it. It's going to be awesome, blah, blah, blah. And I was little at the time, so, I didn't get, I couldn't, put up money. I think it was $50 to, watch WrestleMania 23. But watching WrestleMania 23 on DVD the first time was amazing, and I watched it over and over and over again. I watched that show so many times I could tell you everything that happens. From the time the Money in the Bank ladder match happens at the beginning to, the Cena versus Shawn Michaels match. I only watched that a few times because it was on a separate disc. I was just too lazy. I just wanted to see, Vince McMahon get his hair cut. No, but, that started, that in my mind was this is huge, and it was always exciting. Just going on from WrestleMania to WrestleMania, when I was little, I found out that, hey, you could stream these online. You don't have to, worry about what happens the next day. And literally, I remember, for WrestleMania, 24, refreshing WWE.com just to see, what happened. And then I heard CM Punk wins the Money in the Bank. Wow, this is huge. Just going on WWE.com and seeing what happened for the matches, it's always been a big deal. And, I think it was, I don't know, just around that time, I never thought I'd go to a WWE show, let alone a WrestleMania, because WrestleMania 22 was just in the Allstate Arena in Chicago. So I didn't know when WrestleMania was going to come to Chicago again. And, it was just basically a waiting game where every year I would hope that it would go to Chicago so I can go to it. And then, what was it? It was, I think, 2011 time when I started to meet everyone wrestling on YouTube. And I watched, I watched Breach's Mania videos, Ravi's Mania videos, Freaking Out 88's or Miguel's Mania videos, Luke Cage 29's Mania videos. I watched those too. And pretty much anyone who went on that trip, I watched all their videos, and I was like, this is so much fun. I want to do something like this. And literally, with my friends, I would show them, these YouTubers and say, let's go do this. And I need to film it because I need to make it look like the WrestleMania trip, because WrestleMania at the time became a whole trip. And I saw that through everyone's videos and stuff like that. And just having friends go into these. Oh, Chris at CJ Productions videos too. I forgot he went on that trip. But at that time, WrestleMania became a whole week-long thing of events. And that was something that I really wanted to, attend, and something I wanted to do. But again, they would never come to Chicago again. It felt like a waiting game that took forever kind of thing. So then it was WrestleMania 29. That was the first time that I really got to like know a lot of people, and a lot of people that I knew went on the Mania trip, and they are all hanging out, and that's when I really felt left out of like everyone doing stuff, because like all my friends were all together doing stuff WrestleMania weekend, and just seeing like Chris, the Lorenzos, Bobby from New Jersey, James who was 12, like just all those guys, Kyle, K-Con Hawks, gosh, who else went on that trip? The Boston Brothers, Dylan Dude, like there's so many people who I talked to at that time that went on that WrestleMania trip, and it just, it was a big deal to me, and it was something I wanted to do, and I think that was the time where I said, I want to go to WrestleMania, and I think after that I tweeted, like, I'm going to WrestleMania 30, it's happening, dang it, and I want to do this, I want to go to WrestleMania 30, and just, I couldn't get a job, things didn't work out, and WrestleMania 30 came, and we all know what happened at WrestleMania 30, and let's just say, if WrestleMania is ever in New Orleans again, I am preparing. I don't care what I have to do. I work 7 jobs. I'm going to WrestleMania if it's in New Orleans, whatever, however you say it. But then, so WrestleMania 31 was in California. I always wanted to go to Northern California because I've been to Southern California before, but I've never been to Northern California. Always wanted to go to Northern California, and when it was announced that it was there, I was like, okay, I want to do this. I want to go, and literally a year before, it was like around WrestleMania 30 time, I just had a set, like a mindset. I'm going to do whatever it takes to go to WrestleMania 31. They're not coming to Chicago anytime soon. If I want to do this, this is perfect. It's the end of my senior year. It's on spring break. Everything works out. So I remember telling one of my teachers, what was it? It was junior year. I told my teacher, I was like, oh yeah, because we were talking about it, and I was like, oh yeah, next year at this time, I won't be here because I want to go to WrestleMania. She, really didn't care or whatever, but I told her that, and a year later, it happened. Well, I mean, I did what I could. I applied for a job at the beginning of the summer, didn't get one to the end of the summer, and I made as much money as I could. I went through some loops and bounds, and finally it happened. And when it happened, it was awesome, because I never thought that I'd go to WrestleMania, and it meant so much to me. And just the feeling that you get when you walk in that stadium, when you land on the plane, like just the feeling that you get that you're going to WrestleMania is just a huge feeling. Like you don't realize it until like you're there, or until after the fact. Because like literally, like when we were just walking, trying to go to Denny's, like on that Sunday, I was just like it feels weird. It just feels like I'm hanging out with these guys, but we're going to WrestleMania. And like when we got off that train, I saw the stadium. You just get like taken back by the fact that like this is a huge deal. Like you literally, like, I don't know. It's like it's like hard to explain. You just gotta like experience it for yourself. And a lot of people say that, but like it means so much to me, and it's a trip that I talk about all the time. I mention almost every single day. I got the hat. I brought my poster to college. Look at that. It's signed by a bunch of people. Like all those people that I met at WrestleMania 31 weekend. It's honestly, it's turned into a week of events, and it means the world to me. And it's something that, you need to experience once, and once is not enough. I think Bree said in one of his videos, like one is too many and one's not enough. Like you just gotta, I don't know, you just gotta do it. And it's definitely something I'll be going on again, going to WrestleMania again, whether that be 33, 34, 35, I don't know. Just everything has to work out again. And I'm hoping Orlando. But I don't know. I guess to answer the question, because I kind of went on a tangent, WrestleMania to me means everything, because it's the biggest event of the year, and it's WrestleMania. I don't know. I don't know what else to say. But let me know what you guys think, and tweet me the videos. Let me know. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bam.